Ninjas don't take time off. What are you thinking? Hi everyone, welcome back to another Scotty Karate video. Today we're going to be going over something pretty serious, and that's what to do with the virus. So, because of the outbreak, a lot of people are closing down shop, right? A lot of businesses are closing down, and that does include dojos, martial arts schools. But what do? Right? So, some might be just closing down for a couple weeks. Some might be closing down for months, or until it's just the whole, virus has passed and everything's okay. Well, what do you do in the meantime? Well, that's what we're going over in today's episode of Dojo Closed. Virus spreading. What do you do? Well, lucky for you, I have a top 5 that we can go over. Top 5 things I think you should be doing while your dojo's closed. So let's get this going. With our number 1 pick, it will be watch videos. Now, I know, but you have to keep the martial art mindset. So if you're unable to go, still set aside that time. So let's pretend you go 2 days a week. At least 2 days a week, you need to be setting some time apart to do some martial art activities. You don't want these to lapse. You don't want to just not do anything and get lazy or get in the habit of not doing it. Because when your dojo does open back up, that leads to you not going back. So my first one is watch some videos. You can obviously watch some of mine, but keep watching, keep learning. Find different things. Find different things you'd like to train or try. Make a notebook of all the different types. That way, when you do get the opportunity to train with someone else or go back to the dojo, you're coming back with lots of different knowledge you can try out. And it keeps you in the martial art mindset. Keeps you learning. So our first one is don't forget YouTube. You're already at home. Might as well utilize that time. Our number 2 is going to be solo work or drills. So during this time period, you want to work on shadow boxing, heavy bag work, and combinations. So you should be utilizing this time. So don't let your skills get rusty. If you don't have a heavy bag, which is my personal favorite, mind you, but if you don't have one, because not everybody's lucky enough to have one, shadow boxing is a great alternative as well. You can always shadow box and still keep your skills up. And always keep your different combinations going. So if you run through them and you're wanting to add some more, I have a link up here. I'll put up here. That way you can see other ones that I've done and how to create them. So you can keep that mind fresh and keep creating those different combinations to keep training. Coming in at number 3 is going to be stretching. Now, obviously this isn't the most fun thing to do for martial arts. Everybody wants to do all the heavy stuff, the brute force, the fighting. But don't forget about stretching. Now, this is a great opportunity because you're off and you're unable to go to the dojo to work on your flexibility. Flexibility is key in most martial arts. So why not get better? So you're going to come back from this hiatus even more flexible and better. So when you can start training, where you were kicking mid-high, now you're kicking up to their face and they'll be like, what happened? You know what happened. You started stretching while the time off instead of being lazy like the rest of them. Good for you. Our number 4 is going to be cardio. Got to get your sweat on. So, now this can be a little bit challenging because if you're afraid to go outside and you don't want to be out there to be exposed to that dangerous virus, you need to work on your cardio still. Well, here's a suggestion that I'd like to do. So, if you can't leave the house, do some indoor workouts. So, my personal favorite is just a circuit training, push-ups, sit-ups, squats. Keep it basic. Things that will definitely work in the dojo, help you out, but still get that heart rate up. Got to keep the heart rate up so you don't come back more out of shape and tired. So make sure keep your cardio going. Last one we're going to talk about is going to be kata, or forms. Got to make sure you're doing your forms. So no matter how many you have, practice them. So if you're off, you can't go in, still do your forms. Now, here's a lot of the problems that people have. You might be in an apartment. Say you're in a second floor apartment. How do you do kata? Well, you have to do modified kata. No big jumps, because the last thing you need is to come down on the floor real hard and have your bottom neighbor start smashing the upper, the roof with the broom trying to scream at you, or coming at the door, knock, knock, knock. Nope. So you got to do some modifications. But it'll keep it in your mind and allow you to still practice. That way, when you do have the ability to go to a bigger open area or go back to the dojo when it reopens, you'll still have it fresh in your mind and you won't miss a beat. Kata is very important. Keep your kata going. Well, that's our list. Did you see anything that you like? Or is there anything that you think that we should add to the list? Please let me know in the comments below. Love to hear from you. But this is a serious matter. We don't want to take it lightly. But during this time, you have to keep training. So if your dojo has already closed, or if it might in the future, because right now a lot are closing down, at least for temporary time until the coronavirus has passed and everybody's safe again. Either way, you should be training at home and getting your practice in. You definitely don't want to wait and then fall out of habit, get lazy, and go back after and have to start all over again. That's definitely not something we want. So, stay safe and train. If you liked the video, please like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell in the corner so you know when my videos are posted each week. And as always, the more you train, easier the fight.